All right, guys, just like with all the other videos that I've done, this is to try and help you guys if something hasn't worked out, if you found something that's not working right. Uh, what you'll do is you'll just write something in the chat, and I will try and help you guys out as best I can. If you have questions about your assignments this week or something that wasn't working correctly, most of you guys have done just fine. You guys have um, answered uh, plenty of stuff. There's no reason to post that because I don't want them to read it yet. But if you guys have any questions, just post it in the chat or anything like that. We'll try and take care of it. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have made it through this week fairly easily. Hopefully everything's been easy to find. Everything's been fairly easy to do. I tried to put too much on you guys this week, just trying to get you guys in the groove. Today I know you guys had the quiz and just logging into Scope Magazine. So hopefully that went fairly well. Hopefully it went fairly easily. Yeah. Any questions? Anything like that? Make sure you guys are actually leaving something that I can help with, that you guys are actually asking questions like this. Remember, we're saving these videos, stuff like that. This is just to try and help you guys make sure you've gotten all of your work taken care of, and stuff like that. So, yeah, anything you guys need help with, just go ahead and ask. Anything you need me to help you guys with, I'll be on for another 10 minutes or so. If anybody has had any trouble, yeah, anything like that you guys need, just let me know. Otherwise, just be hanging out for 10 minutes, trying to get this taken care of. Yeah, everything's gone fairly well. Everything I've seen that's been turned in has gone really well. I will tell you, if you're watching this later on after it gets finished and posted and you didn't have time to log in for the actual live video, if your IXLs are below 70, then they are currently listed as an I in your Infinite Campus, which is for incomplete. If you made below passing on your, what's the word I'm looking for? If you made below a 70 on your vocabulary quiz, I went back in and I reset it. So you need to go back in and try and fix that and make it a little bit easier. All right. And we can go from there. Most of your grades should be posted in Infinite Campus. I think 7th period's the only class. Still got 1 or 2 more things I need to grade and get posted. Your quiz from today, probably try and get that in over the weekend. Add that to your grade or anything like that. Yeah, just any questions you guys have, anything you guys need help with. Crazy thing is, everybody that's been logging into these videos has been somebody that has, most of you guys have taken care of everything. You've been able to log into everything, so I, haven't really been able to help a lot. But if you have questions, if something hasn't worked out, what you guys do is you just put it in the chat, just type it in there, and I will try and respond to help out with it. Make sure that you're asking questions I can actually help out with. If you've been able to take care of everything, then this video is really just a waste of time for you guys. This is really just informational and help out anybody that's been having a hard time with some of the stuff we've been doing. Yeah. So another 9 minutes of just waiting to see if anybody needs any help with any of this stuff. And we can go on and see if we can't get you guys working out fairly well. I will say next week, probably start doing these a little more frequently. We might try and do them one for each class to try and read the story we're going to read in the Scope magazine, to try and help out anybody that has a hard time reading that. So we'll probably have this on there. Well, if it glitched and restarted, then try and do it one more time. If it keeps doing it, let me know, because I wouldn't want you to have to constantly keep trying to do it. But it's not that many questions, and hopefully you know the answers. And since it's multiple choice, you just have to go back through and click them again, Amir. But if it continues to do that, if it consistently just kicks you back out and glitches, let me know so I can see if there's something I need to fix on my end and to help you guys out with there. Yeah. Has everything worked out fairly well, Amir? Has everything been working besides that? Any problems anybody's having? Anything like that? I tried a Google Meet video earlier today, and I'm going to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan. There's a lot going on, a lot of people involved, and it's just tough to try and, I don't know, stay focused on what needs to be said. Plus, if somebody watches it, uh, are you allowed to finish your stuff earlier? You're allowed to finish it as soon as it gets posted. You don't have to be working um, during seventh period if you don't want to be working during seventh period. If all my stuff goes live at 8 o'clock every day, so seventh period's work is on the seventh period page at 8 a.m. So if you look at it at 8 a.m. and you get it done by 9 o'clock and you're done with my stuff, you don't have to be logged back in during the seventh period if you don't want to, because the point is for you to finish the work. And that's also kind of the beauty of working from home. Do you still grade IXLs? Yeah, I'll do IXLs just like we've always done them. If you bring them up next week, I'll change them. I'll probably try today to write down the score you have to put in the grade book. But just like we've done all year long, if you bring up your IXL at any point, if you change the grade on it, I'll change the grade. There will be some new IXLs next week, at least one or two new IXLs next week. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. You think something is wrong with your Chromebook? There actually is a tech line you can call if things have not been working out, to try and get in touch. It puts it above a letter instead of putting the actual apostrophe. Oh, well, that's not a huge issue. Yeah, that's nothing that I don't care too much for it myself. I think we've done an amazing job in a short amount of time. It's been impressive that you guys have been able to handle this because, like I mentioned in some videos yesterday, a week ago, you guys were in the classroom and you weren't ready to do this. Um, so Donovan, I'll be honest, I'm quite impressed that you guys have done as well as you have, kind of keeping track of this, doing well with it. And I'm sure a lot of your teachers, it's also impressive what they're doing. The fact that on Thursday they were making lesson plans to teach you in a class, but now they have things. Uh, that is interesting, Alyssa, that it's doing that. I'm not quite sure how to fix it. Uh, but like I said, there is a tech line you could call the school and they could get you in touch with that. VA, that one is kind of hard because they have to find the definition word, but I don't know how to make it easier. The easiest way for me, Amir, on that one is while I'm reading the paragraph, because V8 is a little bit longer, I'll be honest, is a little bit longer. The easiest thing for me, Amir, on V8 is while I'm reading through it, I look at the definition and I find the word that I could replace with that. And if I can replace it, then most likely that's the best word um, for it. That's the one that would replace it, and that's just what I would do. Uh, it's in an email, Alyssa. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where the tech stuff. I Every time you guys comment or put anything in my Google Classroom, I get an email. So I have a lot of emails. So I'm just trying to see if I can stumble back upon it. Um, but Amir, that's honestly the easiest way. Uh, Hopefully you're not doing too much reading there, Noah, so that you can taste it. Although, if a book it describes something so amazingly that you can taste it, that's usually considered a good thing. Um, let's see. I know he sent us a message today, and I've completely lost it. Alyssa, honestly, your best bet might be to look up the school number and get in touch with them that way. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, you can taste color. Yeah, that's probably not a great thing. You might want to get that checked on um, if you get a chance. Get that looked at. All right, tech support. I have found it, Alyssa. You can contact them Monday through Friday from 8 to 3:30. I will put it right here, and I put it in there twice for some reason. So let's get rid of that. There you go. That's the number for tech support if you need any help. That's Mr. Overall, who helps us out at the school. Um, Stuff like that. So, um, I would suggest you do that. For some strange reason, someone has chosen to do that. I would suggest letting them know that because that's not something that's going to go over well. Uh, so if that did happen, I would let somebody know it. Uh, Guys, any more questions? We're gonna end this video here at 2. Um, you could call them now, Alyssa, if you want. It doesn't matter. Donovan, I can tell you real quick that um, that's not going to fly too well in these sessions because I'm really just trying to get logged in to help out with some stuff. Especially right now, I'm trying to juggle a couple of things. I have a baby in my lap and just trying to keep her happy. So, what's the difference between a plot and a setting? Amir, come on now. Plot is a sequence of something that occurs. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. And setting is the location. It's where and when it's happening. Okay, very, very different um, situation on that. All right. Um, anyway, Amir, hopefully that helps. Setting, once again, is the time and place, and plot is a sequence of blank. We talked about that a long time ago. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We'll start doing these a little more frequently next week to try and help out with anything, any questions you guys may have. You guys did a great job. Um, No, I can't go to 2:30 again. I might be able to do another video before the end of the day, but um, I've got to go change her diaper and make sure she's okay. Um, she's being very, very, very pleasant right now, but I don't know how much longer that will last. My mother told me, but you don't need to apologize. Just don't do that in the future. I don't see any reason why that would be a problem. Uh, guys, have a great weekend. Once again, you guys are awesome. You guys have done a great job. The fact that you're even getting anything done in what we've been working on, that's awesome. But guys, I will either see you later today or I will see you on Monday. Um, and if you were able to log into Scope, that's what we'll be on Monday. Is getting started on that. Guys, you're doing a great job. Have a great weekend. Bye.